Namaste everybody, I'm Al Yogi, welcome aboard Green Living Path. This is a complete beginner's guide. So this is like taking it from the basics and just going through so you got something consistent to build upon each day. It's really important to firstly relax when you're doing yoga. Don't strain the pose like gym mentality guys. You want to be relaxed in the pose. And you also want to be thinking about aligning your skeletal system and your muscle alignment with your body. And then you want to use the breath to help open up the body like a flower in full bloom, like the lotus. So you want to be doing that. So we're going to start off with just very basic pose. It's great to have everybody here. We're just going to roll our shoulders. This is great to open up the shoulders because historically we're quite crouched down when we're over our laptops and our computers or our work desk. So we want to try and open up the space here. And the first component is just rolling the shoulders. Everybody. Rolling those shoulders, breathing in through the nose, and then just gently breathing out. We don't want to focus too much on all the minutiae in yoga. There's a huge amount of that, but we're focusing on the basics, guys, and that's the key to practicing it each day, and then just eventually you grow into the pose. Don't worry about trying to jump from A to Z. You want to be just progressing, growing naturally, guys, and not putting your body under stress. And it also helps a neurological pathway when you're going through gentle opening the body without stress. It doesn't build that a stress response or negative reinforcement in your brain. So we're just rolling those shoulders, guys. Okay, that's good. And then just stretch out the triceps here. Just preparing ourselves for a few basic poses. This is great for stretching the tricep. Yeah, just feel the stretch, guys. Feel all the sinews, the ligaments, the shoulder, the actual tricep. But you just don't want to be overdoing it. You just want to be working in called sukra, comfortable in the pose, guys. That's a key word, sukra, that I use in yoga, and all yoga that should be applied. Not overdoing things. It's not like gym mentality. It's about consistency and practice, and you'll get there. On the other side, this feels a little bit tighter, so we just want to stretch that out a little bit. I'm just going to relax the mind and use the breath to relax as well. Breathing in and then out. When I breathe out, I just a little bit more stretch, but not too much that I'm under strain, just relaxing everything. I can feel the stretch in my tricep, a little bit in the shoulder. Great, okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go into child's pose. This is a really important pose. I put your knees a minimum hip width apart, so it gives you clearance, and then you're stretching your hands out. This is an adaptation, and then you're melting your heart into the mat. And if you can, just touch the forehead to the ground, and you're stretching back, opening up under the armpits, guys, and think about the vertebrae as a cord that you're stretching, an elastic cord, and your head is part of the elastic vertebrae, the cord, and you want to be elongating that as well. Just sitting in the pose. This is great for opening up the armpits, good for the hips, and also great for the elongating the spine. Just gently staying in this pose, opening up, and just gently rolling back up. That's awesome. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do a gentle stretch. So we don't have to go right around like a full stretch. We just want to put our hand on the opposite knee, put our hand behind, use the fingertips. Put your hand on your knee, and you want to be conscious of lifting your shoulders back a little bit and just opening up the chest, not hunching down when you're trying to do this, the rotation. You want to be opening up space and using the height on your fingers like that, from behind. So here we go, and then just basically just opening up and then just gently rotating, guys. You can feel that in the spine. It's great to release tension in the spine, this pose, and also blood flow for vertebrae. Just focus on the breath, focus on the breath. Breathing in through the nose and out the mouth. The out breath is releasing, the in breath is taking in prana, energy. Don't do anything with tension. This is complete beginners. You just want to roll the shoulders a little bit, guys. After that, just adjust anything. That's great. Just rolling those shoulders. It helps open up the chest so that we're opening up the chest instead of concaving the chest. It's really important. So then we're just going to do the opposite side using the tips on the carpet and just putting the hand on the other knee, and then just exhaling, taking the breath in, and then exhaling and doing the rotation. Just gently with this pose. You don't want to be forcing anything. This rotation is great for the whole spinal column, and your head is an extension of that. So just rotating. Good. And then just coming to center with a smile. You want to be doing your practice, even though when you're beginning, you want to be as light-hearted and relaxed as possible for a lot of poses. This builds a lot of love for asanas. When you're doing it under stress or under load, what's happening is that your body is building up that neurological pathway. So you want to be just rolling the shoulders again. Right, so we want to come up now. We just want to be rolling the hips. This is great for releasing the hips, everybody. Nice, slow but rhythmical hip rotations. Great. This is great for releasing particularly the lower back and also the hips, because we sit a lot in our hips. Just rotating. Good. Using that breath out. Just feeling nice and relaxed as you can. And just slowly doing grand circles of the hips. Any pain, stop. And just stand and relax. And just the other way now. So we're going to coming to the center. We're going to go the opposite direction. Yoga is about balance. So we're always doing both ways, both sides. And we're linking the breath through all the poses, which really helps us take in that beautiful prana, that energy into the whole body system. Good. Nice big circles, but not overdoing it. So then what we're going to do, we're going to come to, this is Uttanasana. We're going to stand in mountain pose just for a little bit, which is aligning your coccyx, bending that inner bend, but not having like ducks. You just want to align it, just standing there. And you just want to take your feet hip width apart, and you just want to just forward fold, and you just want to relax. Wherever you want to hang, just hang. This is great for elongating the spine, separating the vertebrae, taking the tension off the vertebrae, and use the head as a weight just to lengthen the spine wherever you're comfortable with the pose. You can even fold your hands like this. Forward fold. Just stay in the pose. Not overdoing it. You can bend your legs too and stay in the pose. And you can also, if you're a beginner and you can feel the tension, just bend your legs a bit and strengthen them out. But mainly we just want to be hanging in the pose, getting used to the pose. Feeling that stretch in each vertebrae, feeling you're hanging over the hips. And then you're just curling up into the pose. That's awesome. Just mountain pose now, guys, with shoulders back, hands to the Anahata, heart chakra. Just standing there, just feeling grateful for the ability to do yoga. Right, so we're going to do this. Yoga has basically broken into two poses, two main poses. One is static pose, which holds the pose and gives length and stretches the pose, and then there's dynamic pose. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put our right foot, and we want to be in a line with the back of the mat, this back of the mat here. So our blade of our foot is in line with the back of the mat. We just want to stand out a little bit so that the heel is in a line with, say, the middle of the back foot. We don't want to get too technical though, I can get into it. And then we just want to take the stretch out. We want to, this hip here, we just want to make sure we're not going this way. We want to be opening out. And we just want to be slowly bending down where we're comfortable into the pose. And then putting the hands out. This is warrior pose. Basic warrior pose. It's like an archer firing an arrow. You want to be opening out that way with your shoulders, not going this way and not going like that. So you're opening out, alignment, and looking along the pose, holding that pose, guys, feeling that stretch. Obviously the deeper you get in the pose, the more it works the muscle. And then we just want to come out of that pose, and then we want to just realign ourselves, and then rotate this foot to the back. Then we want to bend forward, not collapsing this hip here, very important, or not collapsing this. We want to be our body wants to be in alignment, guys. Yoga's a lot of it is to do with alignment of your body. And then you just want to put your hands out. And then you want to be just looking out. And then just gently coming in. You can do heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe to get into the top of the mat. So that was awesome. It's really important to learn the basics of alignment, super comfortable in the pose, and also just gradually growing into yoga. There's no hurry, there's no rush, and one of the key elements is being consistent. So this morning routine, you might want to just have it as your favourite. You might want to do it in the mornings. So it's something that you can do with it by yourself. So we're just going to come back down to the mat, to the basic mat. We're just going to close our eyes for a little bit, guys. Just a mudra. This is yoga mudra. It's like a circuit. We just want to put it on our thighs. We want to close our eyes and we just want to let go, relax, take in all the energy, just gently taking the breath in through the nose and just gently out through the mouth. Releasing any tension, any concerns, any worries, just blowing it away. Good. Another nice deep breath into the stomach, belly breathing through the nose. And just relaxing. Just take a moment for yourself to be grateful for your life, your body, for your health. Know that you started this basic program for beginners yoga and just consistently work away on it each day. A little bit is better than nothing. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to do your practice each day. Just enjoy it. Namaste.